serving very much fall tones with this hijab and everything. I'm obsessed. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and join the family because I would love to have you here. So as you can see, sis is sitting with her fall vibes and fall tones, okay? The hijab, the green, everything. So you already know what time it is. We are getting into a fall makeup look and I'm so excited for fall tones, guys, because you get your dark plums, your browns, you get your mustard yellow shades, you get your green earthy tones. Like, the colors are just so beautiful. And you guys know me, I love to play with color all year round. So today we're gonna be doing a green earthy fall makeup look, which I'm so excited to get into because I have a whole bunch of products that I received, as you guys seen on Instagram. I already showed you that I really want to dive into today. So with that being said, I'm gonna zoom you guys in closer and let's get to it. So I already went ahead and did my brows off camera and I went in with the Benefit Pomade Brow Pomade. It's really cute. I used the shade 3.5. I like it. I wanted to go for a more defined brow today because I know my eye look is going to be hella extra and I love that look with a dramatic eye. So that's pretty much all you guys missed, and then just prepping my eyes for eyeshadow as per usual. So we're going to jump straight into eyeshadow, and the palette that we're going into today I'm so excited about because it's by Huda Beauty, okay? Huda has been dropping gem after gem. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, all summer long, and now she's coming through with these wild obsession palettes and the colors, guys. When I say I'm obsessed, I am so obsessed. So once we do this look, I really want you guys to let me know in the comment section below if you would want more tutorials with the other palettes, because I will actually do that, okay? So the palette that we're going into today is this one, the green palette, and this is her Python Wild Obsessions palette. Moment of silence for the shades. Moment of silence for the shades, because I mean, is it not giving? I'm obsessed and I don't even have it on my eyes yet. So we're just gonna get to it, okay guys? Because I could keep talking and you guys know I'm a talkative person. I'm gonna start off with this Sephora Pro Crease number 26 brush, and I'm gonna go into this green matte shade right over here, and I'm gonna start like I always do from my outer corner and work my way in. And if you guys want like a super detailed tutorial on how I blend my eyeshadow, let me know and I'll like dedicate a whole video to walk you guys do that, like a beginner friendly video. And I'm blending it more outward because I want this eye look to be super dramatic, and we're gonna clean it up with our concealer like we always do. Just want something sharp and pigmented. That's the vibe that I'm on today. Okay guys, I think I'm on to something. What I decided to do was I took this shade right over here and just picked it up and started to blend it into my inner corner. And is it not giving? I am obsessed, and I think I'm kind of liking this bright green blending into the dark green. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's definitely more of a vibe, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the other eye as well. And then I'm just going back in with that darker green just to intensify it a little bit. Also slowly blend it into the brighter green that we just added on. Okay, I'm loving how that looks so far, but I know you guys might be wondering, sis, how is this giving fall? It's giving very much summer neon tones. We're getting there, okay? I'm gonna intensify it and kind of bring it back more to those darker hues for fall by bringing this nice dark brown shade into our crease, kind of just to intensify our eye shape and also make those tones a little more deeper, if that makes sense. And I'm trying a new brush brand for the first time. It's called Rifa. If I butchered the name, I'm so sorry in advance, but they were actually so sweet when they reached out to me to send me their brushes. And guys, the quality, this is not sponsored or anything, but the brushes are so soft. So I'm really excited to get into them today. So they have this one brush that I feel like would be perfect for intensifying our crease. And I'm gonna pick that up. That is their number 10 brush. And I'm gonna start from the outer corner, just like I did with everything else, and work my way in. And I like how like sharp this brush is because it gives me more control of how I want to blend. And I'm also going to use this brush to create that triangle shape that we did in the outer corner as well. Okay guys, so I pretty much just took a wet wipe and cleaned up the sides, carved it to the shape that I wanted it to be, and this is what it's looking like right now. I know it might be looking a little crazy But you guys gotta trust the process, all right? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into the shimmer on the lids, and I feel like I really wanna get into this because it has like a scaly texture and my eyes are just drawn to it, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna start off by taking some of my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Laying Low and just use that to clean up my lid so I have a sharp half cut crease for where I'm gonna apply my shimmer shade. And then now for my shimmer shade, I'm gonna pick up this Rifa brush in the number 2 and just start to go into this scaly green shade. Wow, do you guys see how beautiful that is? Guys, how beautiful is that green shimmer though? I'm obsessed with it. It's so pigmented. It definitely tied this look back to the fall tones, you know what I mean? Because of how deep of a green it is. And I actually really like how this look is starting to come together. I'm totally winging it. So it's giving, and I cannot wait to see it completed with foundation and lashes and all that good stuff. So actually, we're gonna dive straight into complexion now. So the brand that I'm gonna be using today, I haven't used in a while, guys. I feel like, I don't even know. I'm gonna be going in with some Fenty Beauty complexion products today. I'm so excited to be diving back into Fenty Beauty. If you guys have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you already know why I kind of did a pause on using my Fenty products or, you know, supporting the brand as heavily like I used to before, you know? And it had to do with the whole Savage X Fenty show. And if you guys can recall in a video that I did a while ago, it's not public anymore because I feel like it's a new chapter. It's a fresh start that I'm trying to go for from here on out. So that video is private, but if you guys remember it, I pretty much said that I'm not here to cancel the brand or completely cancel Rihanna, but I just had like a bad taste in my mouth using their products. So I just took a pause basically in general at the time because, you know, we were going through the whole pull up and shut up movement as well. And I was able to get more knowledge that actually she didn't have a lot of ownership of the brand at the time or any control of creative. So like the music or any of that stuff, like she didn't have a say in that. But now that she has more of like an ownership equity in her company, and I feel like those types of things won't ever happen again. You know, I feel like it's a great time to forgive and move on, but also just start a new chapter, start fresh, because I feel like Fenty was one of those brands that definitely focused on supporting everyone. It was very inclusive, very diverse, and I just loved the whole message of the brand. So when I started to get uncomfortable with supporting their products, it really made me so sad, guys, because when you just love a brand that much and then you're like looking at your products and you're just like, I just don't feel right using you right now, because you know faith is number one. But now that I feel like she has more control of her company, and I feel like honestly Rihanna definitely goes hard for how she supports hijabi influencers, especially. I feel like it's one of those brands that actually supports us the most, to be honest, when it comes to reposts, when it comes to engagement, all that stuff. So I'm just really excited to tap back into a brand that I've personally used to invest a lot of my money. Like, I just love the brand that much, guys. So every time they had a new launch, I would be lined up first thing in the morning at 11 o'clock at Sephora waiting in line to grab my Fenty, you know? So I'm just excited to get back into that today, but I wanted to take a few moments to explain to you guys my perspective and why I'm choosing to, you know, forgive and move on and start a new chapter with this brand and start bringing them back into my creative content is literally because of the information that I now know, and I'm excited to see the direction that she takes the brand in because she does have more control now. With that being said, that was just pretty much my thought process that I went through last week. Personally, I started engaging with their content on Instagram again, and literally when I woke up this morning, I got a package from Fenty Beauty, and it made me so happy because when you go ahead and just be really vocal about your values, it's nice to see that they're open to having a new start or a fresh start like I am. But anyways, that was such a long tangent, but I felt like it needed to be said, so hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from on that. So in the package, I got like their new soft matte packaging. If you followed them on Instagram, you would have seen that they came out with like these mini cute packaging, but they did send me the full size of their soft matte foundation. If you guys remember a long time ago when the soft matte foundation first launched, I was just not vibing with it because I do have really dry skin, so it wasn't working for me, you know? But I'm excited to give it a try again, even though they sent me the soft matte primer as well. I won't be using that today. I'm actually gonna go in with their hydrating primer, which I still do have, thankfully. I'm gonna go in with some of that, so hopefully I can get some hydration underneath, and the matte foundation would would just sit better on the skin. They sent me the shade 370, which was my perfect match in the hydrating foundation, which was my favorite foundation. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. I'm so lucky that I still have some of this primer left. This is their Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. It might look deceiving because you can see a line there, but I actually only have until here. So I really need to pick up some more. The one thing I used to really love about this primer is not only obviously is it super hydrating, but it also creates like a blurring effect to the face, which is really, really nice. Now I'm gonna pick up the Soft Matte Foundation and I'm gonna use their 110 foundation brush to blend it out. Every time I look at it, I just think of that TikTok like, give me one more chance, give me one more chance. That's what I feel like with this formula. So we are gonna see today. So I'm gonna go ahead with like 2 pumps because I don't remember how much I used to use for Fenty to get a good amount of coverage. So I rather just take a small amount and work my way up, if that makes sense. So far, the shade though does still look like a really good match. And I was so surprised that they actually still remembered my shade. I was like, oh my gosh, thanks Fenty. I'm just taking an extra half a pump around my mouth area. All right guys, and this is what the foundation is looking like on. And I'm having a real shooketh moment right now, like to say the least, because I'm really surprised at how it's sitting on my skin. Like I mentioned before, the first time I tried this foundation, I did not like it at all. It was just a no-go for me. And then I fell in love with the hydrating foundation and it became like my go-to everyday formula. But I feel like this just goes to show that it's always nice to try products again, because you never know, you might have a teachable moment like how I'm having now. And especially because I've grown in knowledge on how to work products for my skin type. So that's why I feel like I'm getting a better outcome out of the foundation today versus the first time I tried it, which was like 2-3 years ago. Because now I know if I'm gonna use a matte formula, I need to use a hydrating primer. So that's why I feel like I'm getting such a better finish today. So I can definitely see myself getting wear out of this, especially because now I don't really shy away from matte formulas anymore like I used to in the past. Like one of my favorite foundation formulas is the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Matte Foundation. And that's a matte finish, but it actually sits on my skin so beautifully. So it just goes to show that you really have to just be more open-minded with makeup. If there's a product that you don't like, give it a second chance because you might actually like it. And I'm not saying this just because I am like re-supporting Fenty again, because you guys know I always give you the honest tea. But this time I feel like I got the amazing outcome that I did because I used their hydrating primer, which didn't exist at the time that I first tried this foundation. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try a new product that I've never tried before as well. So I really want to try this formula from NARS. It's their Soft Matte Complete Concealer. And I'm gonna take the shade Medium Dark 1.5. I feel like I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of this shade. So I'm letting you guys know the number and I'll put the name in the description box below because I'm not even gonna try to play myself, okay? And I'm just gonna pick that up with my Sephora Pro Concealer 57 brush. And I'm just gonna take like a dot right underneath the eye. And then I'm going to take some right over there as well. I'm actually gonna take my beauty blender to blend out the rest. Yeah, I feel like that's giving more of a flawless finish. And at least I can use my beauty blender now to really carve out my eyeshadow. So far, I'm really loving the coverage that it's giving me. Like it's really, really pretty. And even though it is a matte finish, I was nervous about this as well for my dry skin, but it looks really, really nice. So I'm not mad at it. I used to be obsessed with the Radiance Creamy Concealer back in the day. Like that's all I used to use all throughout university. I think it was actually my first ever high-end concealer. I went from using, I think, the concealer from Maybelline to jumping into the NARS one, and I used it straight for like 5 years straight. So it kind of feels like a full circle moment to try something else from them today. All right guys, so my battery died, but you didn't miss much. I just went ahead and set my under eyes with my Huda Beauty setting powder that I love. You guys already know, in the shade Banana Bread. And then I went in with some Fix Plus just to get the powderiness to just really sit into my skin. Overall, really loving how my complexion looks right now. I can't believe that I used mainly matte products on my dry.com.worldwidenet skin and it's still giving luminous. But now I was just going in with some bronzer and I'm taking my Fenty Beauty bronzer that I've missed so much in the shade Cocoa Naughty. Oh my god, I haven't used this bronzer in a long time. And I would say this is just as equally loved as my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, guys. And you know how much I love that. So I'm just gonna continue to blend that into my cheeks. I already went ahead and did my forehead off camera because I was just not trying to get my hijab dirty. And the brush I'm taking is by Efa as well. I really hope I'm pronouncing the brand name properly. If not, I apologize again, but this is their number 4 brush. And guys, the way this is blending out my bronzer is just so beautiful, like flawless, and it feels so soft. So I think I found my new favorite bronzer brush. So I'm gonna keep using this for a long time. I'm obsessed, and I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to blend this out. And now for highlight, I'm gonna go back in with another Fenty product that I haven't used in so long, my favorite highlighter from them. This is in the shade Mean Money Hustler Baby. And I'm just taking that on my Sigma tapered blending brush. This is their E40 Max brush. And yeah, guys, I am all set for complexion. I love how that looks. I'm gonna dive back into the eyes now. And I'm just gonna take this dark brown shade that we used, the inner quarter, and just start to smoke that onto my lower lash line. I feel like this is gonna really intensify the eye look and really bring it together. And this is what the under eye is looking like smoked out. And guys, I'm so happy with this look so far. It's really coming together. I really feel like I'm in my bag with this makeup look, okay? So now we're gonna dive into mascara, and I actually have a new launch from Rare Beauty that I'm so excited to try. I've been seeing so many people post about this on TikTok saying it's so good. It's like the new best mascara, and I'm so happy that I got it because I actually really needed a new mascara to love, you know? So I'm excited to give you guys my first thoughts on that today as well. So this is what it's looking like, guys, and the wand is very big, which is awesome. I actually really like a big applicator for my mascara. I just zoomed you guys in so you can see what it really looks like when I'm applying it on my lashes. So I'm just gonna go in with a good quote so we can really test it out. And that is what the mascara is looking like on, guys. I'm gonna use it in another video, maybe when I don't have such a dramatic eye look, so you can really see what it looks like. But so far, I really like it. I feel like it did a beautiful job for my non-existent lashes because you guys know I am not blessed in the natural lashes department, but I really like it. I like how it curls my lashes up. Like it gives it kind of like a curve, but with length and volume. So I really like that. And now I'm gonna dive into eyeliner, and I'm gonna be taking this one by Charlotte Tilbury. And this is their Magic Liner Duo, and this is in the shade Green Light. So I'm gonna take the matte end, which is like the nice dark green, because of course it suits the vibe. Alright guys, eyeliner is on, and I also popped on some falsies, and you already know it's from Velour. And I went in with the style Here to Slay. I feel like it complemented this eye look perfectly because it's not too dramatic, so it doesn't take away from my eye look. It's just like the perfect wispiness that I need, okay? Period. So now we're gonna complete the look with a lip combo. I'm gonna be using these two products that are drugstore, so we love an affordable moment, okay? For lip liner, I'm gonna be taking this one by NYX, and this is their Downtown Beauty Suede Matte Lip Liner. And then for lipstick, I'm gonna go in with a matte formula as well, just because I kind of feel like a matte vibe will look really nice with this overall look. And I'm gonna take this one by Maybelline. This is their Super Stay Matte Ink Lipstick in the shade 255 Chai Genius. This is one of my favorite nudes, hands down, luxury and drugstore. So beautiful. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. But yeah, guys, the final look is serving. It's giving. I'm obsessed, and I haven't loved the makeup look this much in so long, so I'm just so happy with how it turned out, honestly. So if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. You are a gem and greatly appreciated. And if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe because we serve looks and we have a good time over here, okay? So be sure to join the family. Also, make sure you turn on your bell notification so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Leave a comment down below to let me know your thoughts on the overall look, or just to come say hi because I love talking to you guys in the comments. And like always, I'll see you guys in my next video.